Yo, what's going on, guys? Dr. Schwaz here. Welcome back to another Gears 5 video. This is going to be the final installment in my skill card tier list series. So this is going to be a short video. We're going to be doing a skill card tier list ranking for the promotional classes. So these classes don't have a lot of skill cards, so I'm just going to breaking them down into two categories: my starting loadout and then the cards that I would swap out or would not be useful. Alright, let's get started here. So the starting 5 I'd have for the Architect is Deception, Hologram Extend, Hologram Lifetime, Regenerative Field, and Stim Capacity. And the cards I'd swap out are the other 4, so Flow, Repair Efficiency, Rootkit, and Top of the Line. Deception gives you extra damage when enemies are flanking. So when you're using your ultimate, they will not be shooting at you anyway, so this is a really good card to run to give extra damage. Hologram Extend and Hologram Lifetime work together to make sure that you have the ultimate as long as possible. As long as you are firing ballistic rounds, you will extend the ultimate till you run out of ammo. The ultimate is really useful, better than a decoy, and it's free. So really nice to run. Regenerative Field gives you stim, and then stim capacity increases the stim that you get. And the Flow, Repair Efficiency, Rootkit, and the Top of the Line are not useful because you can't repair and escape. So that's pretty much the ranking for the Architect. Moving on to the Protector. So there's only 6 cards. The starting 5 I'd run is Big Knife, Bloody Blade, Close Range Recharge, Drop Shield Duration, and Regenerative Field. With the card that I'd swap out with is Nasher M45 mod. You're going to want the Big Knife and the Bloody Blade. Those 2 cards give you bleeding damage and extra melee damage. And the Drop Shield Duration is going to give you a longer ultimate, and the Close Range Recharge will help you get ultimate back again as quick as possible. And then the Regenerative Field gives you stim. The Nasher M45 mod is the only card I swap that out is probably Drop Shield Duration. So if you don't want the ultimate for as long, but you want more Nasher damage, depending on the hive and the weapons available, you could run that. But there's only 6 cards, so there's not a lot of flexibility there. Moving on to the Slugger. Starting 5 there are Grenade Capacity. It gives you 6 extra grenades. Grenade Proficiency, which is extra grenade damage. Lethal Preparations, extra grenade plants. Very useful at the end of the hive when you're playing grenades for the final fight. Power Shot gives you ballistic damage and penetration damage. And Tough Skin is the only damage resistance card for the class, so I would run it. The only card I'd swap out is Impact Receiver, and if I'm running Impact Receiver ever in Escape, I wouldn't, but if you're, I guess you go hard running it, I'd probably take out Power Shot. That's probably the only card I'd swap it for. Moving on to the Striker, final class. This is a melee Breaker Mace oriented class. My starting loadout I would put is Blunt Instrument, so Breaker Mace deals bleeding damage. A lot of hives have wardens and maces or pipes available, so you can take advantage of it. First Strike is 100% damage to undamaged enemies. You want to run that. Works with melee and ballistic damage, which is cool. GSD is explosive DPS. Want to run that. Melee armor is your only resistance card, and then Stim Siphon is your only stim card. So that's my starting 5. The card I swap out is Melee Rush. That gives you ultimate cooldown by 35 seconds on a melee kill. I feel like the class gets the ultimate quick enough anyway. It's 200-second ult turn, so I don't think you need a card to reduce it even more. If you do enough damage, you will get the ultimate back quick enough anyway. So that's pretty much the skill card tier list. If I'm swapping out Melee Rush for a card, I'd probably swap it out for Melee Armor. That's probably the only thing, because the other 4 cards are too useful. So yeah, that's the skill card tier list ranking for the Striker. Yeah, and that'll pretty much summarize the skill card tier list ranking and Escape for the promotional classes. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the video and the channel. This will finish my skill card tier list ranking series. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. And be on the lookout for future content. We'll continue to upload Gears 5 stuff. Hopefully you will hear some Gears 6 news soon, later this year. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.